Good morning. Welcome to Get Fit, Talking Shit. We're joined by Cruzades of Motivation, Aldo, and Double Osiris, Derek. And shout out to our brother, Old Dog, Vinny, who couldn't make it this morning. So we're going to do some reps for you. Today's show, we're talking about the risk versus reward. But first, I'm going to start out by sending my condolences to the families in regard to the story in which we were motivated to talk about, because the most important thing is to mourn the loss, because lives were lost, and that's no joke. But that tends to lead into the conversation of risk versus reward, even on a smaller scale. It doesn't have to be life threatening, but there's always risk versus reward in every thing we do, really. So that's what we're going to talk about, and we're going to do 10 pull-ups, 10 dips, 20 push-ups, 20 squats, 10 times, free-for-all style. But we're going to split it because I don't have the bars available right now, and we're going to start with 20 push-ups, 20 squats, 10 times. Hopefully the bars are there, and then we'll do 10 pull-ups and 10 dips, 10 times. So I'll pass the mic to the brothers. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, my people, man. Good morning, my brothers. Good morning, my sisters and everyone that's watching, man. Get fit, talk shit. I welcome you again. Hey, bro. That's a crazy story, man. And my condolences to their families and everyone that was involved, man. Because death is crazy, but it's not so normal. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's so hard to say that you're not gonna get a reward without a risk. I think everything has a risk, and I could say that these people in there died for a living and accomplishing a dream that they had.
Yeah, agreed.
That's my take on that. Shout out to Double Osiris, my brothers, man. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been watching kind of along the same lines, only at the other end of the space spectrum. We've been watching a bunch of stuff on Everest, and kind of the same thing. Like, these people go to these places knowing that the risk is super elevated, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't change the fact that loss of life creates grief for others. It's not just people that pass on are gone, but the people that are still here, they got to live with other people's choices in life. So that's an interesting piece to the equation of life.
Well, speaking of Mount Everest, I was just reading up on that too. You know how much litter is on top of Mount Everest?
Terrible, man.
No. It is?
Yeah. It's insane. Same thing along those lines, though. Like, it's big money to go to these places. And for example, on Everest, the Sherpas are doing all the hard work a lot of times. And they get some reward because they get paid. They're putting the real risk out there. The folks that are paying cash leave their trash, have somebody put up the ropes for them. You're right. That's crazy. The trash.
So speaking on going back to the risk versus reward, a coincidence for me was, I don't know if you remember, Aldo, I told you, June 26th, I'm not going to be able to do the show. Remember? Yeah. I was going to go shark diving in the ocean. I couldn't get anybody to come with me. Only my son agreed. So I wanted to go shark diving. So that was my risk versus reward. And I always say, like, let's say I do go shark diving and I happen to get eaten by a shark. Don't feel bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that's a possibility. So if it does happen, you kind of got what you were looking for. Because the point is, for me, I'm fascinated with sharks, dolphins, and whales. I'm just fascinated. It blows my mind. So for me, the experience to be like right there in a relatively controlled environment, I don't just want to go swimming with sharks. And I have went shark diving, but in an aquarium. But I want to go in the open ocean. So that's my risk versus reward. Like, it terrifies me. I understand it's risky. There is what's really the reward? The reward is more of a feeling, right?
Life. That's life.
For me, yeah. I mean, you're a man of the ocean, so maybe you could understand.
Yeah,
So
totally.
so for the people that actually went deep sea diving in that and to go see the Titanic, I get it. You know, that's not far fetched from something that I would do.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, bad body.
Bad body not so fit. Good morning.
Good morning.
Eric.
Good morning, Eric.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
James.
Shout out to everyone in here, man. Eric.
Morning.
Morning, Eric McCarty.
All right, let's buy in, boys.
Let's go. Let's go.
I do still there.
All right. Can y'all see me there? Hold on. Let me put that down, I think. They only show my people get fit and talk shit. Sometimes we do one more than the other, but we do it. We do it.
25 push-up entry fee. That's what that's the cost of admission. So if you're watching us, you should do 25 push-ups. But if you're joining us, you absolutely will.
I like that, Gus. We got an entry fee for watching too.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't free. The price is gains.
The price is gained.
Hey, and the link is in the description, right?
Not yet.
For
I'll
everyone
do
to
it.
collect. Okay, for everyone to come in and join us, man. Why not? It's a beautiful Sunday, man. It's a beautiful Sunday. We're taking a little bit of risk. You know, every time we come out, man, we're taking risk. But we must take a risk to get a little bit of something out of life. And I believe that the more risk sometimes you put in, you get the biggest reward. Sometimes.
Good point, man. Is there a ratio there?
How's the sound for you guys? Is it my headphones?
I don't know. It might be mine. It's windy here. I'm out in Nebraska. You know what? I think I was better off on the other side. For the sound. All right, so what's the workout, my boy?
We're going to start with 20 push-ups, 20 squats, 10 times.
Oh, man. 10 times.
How them legs feeling, Aldo?
Oh, they feel amazing now. But the one day though, that one day, man, I was crampy. I was crampy. Definitely, man. Bambi
I'm still
legs,
kind
man.
of sore.
Man.
Just to be in line with the talking shit, I did tell my wife that it would have been easier to do those 1,000 squats than the hike we did.
Oh wow.
We did a 12-miler and I was done, man. I was wiped out.
All right, so how are we gonna do it? We're gonna do at the same time, or how we do? How you guys? What's the plan?
I think if we do it at the same time, we're going to burn out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So let me put this link. Where's Action Jackson?
Archer Jackson in the house.
So who wants to join? Use one for a nice split.
Let's go, Action. Shout out to everyone, man. Thank you so much for being here again, man.
Thank you, everyone.
I don't know what number of the podcast this is, but we're going in. We can come in here, making the efforts, man, and just have a good time. Grow together, really. Since we've been doing this, man, I've been growing so much mentally and gainingly, though. Gainingly. You feel me?
Yes. Hey, I'm going to say it again. I've said this before on my videos, but like everybody who's watching, you should join us for one of these times because the group dynamic is a different thing. And it doesn't matter if you're doing one rep, like we've talked about hard work in the past. if your 1 rep looks harder than my 10 reps, you're working harder. So everybody's invited.
We're chasing that 1 rep. So lucky
right.
you.
That's right.
That's right, man.
All right. So until someone join, let's go. 20 push-ups.
We want to piston or what do you want to do?
20 push-ups.
I guess we're going. We're going. All right, let's go. I'm telling you, first set always gets me.
Everyone's done?
Yep.
20 squats.
20 squats. Let's go. Let's get that blood flowing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that feels good. Full body workout.
Warming up already.
You guys ever seen that special called something like the biggest wave or something? It's about this wave in Peru that surfers go to.
Portugal?
Portugal, is it?
Yep.
100-foot wave.
Yep.
Now that's some risk versus reward.
Yeah. Those guys,
you know what I'm saying?
Guys and ladies, man. I think either last year or the year before, the biggest wave for that year was a lady from, forgive me if I get it wrong, but I think she might have been from Brazil. She had the biggest wave of the year.
It varies?
Yeah, I think they do it like every year, like whoever has it for the year.
How do they measure it?
Yeah, they basically like
eyeball it.
Yeah, they basically like take, person measurement.
That makes sense. I can live with that. Yeah. All right, you ready? 20?
20. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Who's keeping count? Osiris, you're the most responsible.
Yeah,
counter.
yeah. You are. Yeah.
A lot of pressure.
Designated counter.
This is our second set. Just count the sets.
Yeah.
Second set, 20.
All right, here we go.
I tell you what, I wish surfing is something I definitely would fall in love with. I would be one of those chasing a wave type of people.
Yeah, there's nothing.
20 squats.
Hey man, I'm an advocate of taking a risk. Okay? You see us here? Hey, when I was doing one of those challenges and Osiris came in and said about that rhomboid or whatever, that when you do so much that your Achilles start breaking down. For a little bit, man, I got scared. Right? I ain't gonna lie. But I'm like, damn, why I never even heard of this shit, man. But you see, but then it took a split second though, but I still took the decision to just keep going. I was at so many reps, right? And the risk was taken, and the reward was taken too, man. It felt good, and not to like brag or say this, I could do that, I could that, but for myself. For say that, I kept that word to myself, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. So, bam, done. But I was scared for a little bit. So the risk, man, I believe it's on anything, man. You get married, that's a risk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
You go for a drive, man.
Hey, I drive.
That's for real. Yeah, I think that's just part of life, man. If you're living, you're risking things.
Not risking, man. It's a boring life.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't risk it and do your best to chase things, man, that's a boring life.
So now look at these guys, right? The actual OceanGate sub itself, like the maritime people who or whatever, the submarine detectives or whatever that like make sure that it's all good, they would not certify it.
Right.
So now why would you be like, I would still go into this even though it's not certified, but it did have successful missions.
Yeah.
So there's that too. How risky is it really? Like,
Right.
you know, every time we get on a plane,
Yeah.
how do we know like it just did enough that now it's not ready to go? Because all because it worked before doesn't mean it's gonna work today.
No, but I think they have a track record that's better. I think I heard in the news report that there hasn't been a death from certified subs in like a whole bunch of years from mechanical failure.
So it's a booming business then. There are
Yeah.
other submarine
Successful.
companies.
Yeah, successful. But you make a great point. I mean, there's still risk, but it's just elevated.
I'm surprised that is that a regulated field?
Probably like the certification of parts.
Hmm. All right, what's Action Jackson's penalty when he joins? He got catches. Let's do a 20 and 20. Put some pressure on him.
Yeah, he's got to catch us. That's the penalty.
So that's
You just
20,
need
right?
a floor right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Sometimes I myself, man. Sometimes we make a race for things that don't matter. Sometimes, man. That's happened to me before too.
When you've done what, Aldo? Say that again.
When you take there's many parts in my life that I have to take risks for things that don't really matter or that are not as important.
Right. Yeah.
Salute, Vinny. Great idea, Vinny.
Muscle up. Yeah.
Oh man, okay.
You guys ready? 20 and 20?
20.
3 is done, right? 3 in the books?
3.
3 in the books.
And you know what? I got another a dot to connect with that tragedy. So one of the people in that sub was a man's son.
Oh yeah.
So now I just said I wouldn't go shark diving because nobody will go with me except my son.
Well,
Not that I need somebody to go with me. It's just a long drive. I wouldn't want to drive back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do it by myself. But anywho, I don't want to drive it. So my son probably wouldn't do that if it's not for me.
right.
So now if something happens, I don't think that risk is worth it for me. Now it just makes me feel guilty. So I wonder how the guy who brought his son, what he would be thinking if he were watching it instead of being a part of it.
Right.
And do you take into account your family when you're making your risky decisions? Or are you just thinking about yourself? Aldo?
Now, at this point in my life, I think about my family, right? But there was a point where I did it and I understand what you're saying. I agree. But I also want to tell everyone, man, that for you, Osiris, and me, death is always chasing. Death is going to catch you or me before. That's the only difference, you know? We don't really know. And I believe, man, that if it really feels in your heart, and your spirit, if it really feels in your heart and your spirit to do something, I think you should, man. You know what I mean? And that's in you, man. Your own self is gonna tell you, like, right now you might think like, yeah, I ain't gonna go because I done shit like that before. Like some roller coasters, I'll be like, nah, I'm not going there. You know, I'm not. For me, I'm
I
not
don't do
willing to
roller
take that.
coasters.
Me neither. I'm like, I'm not willing to take that risk. But I also check me out. I work in my type of work, man. I risk my life all the time, right?
Yeah.
I'm fucking around with people's fluids, and I'm being the safest I can. I'm a germaphobe, right? So I'm being the safest I can, but I also risk it, right? So it's the, you see, I don't take the risk on the roller coaster, but I'm gonna take the risk on my passion.
Right.
But that feels in my heart, and I don't even think about this shit. To be honest, I don't think about like, oh shit, I'm risking my life out here tattooing this whatever, right? So there go my intake, man.
Good, man. It's good. I feel like you kind of have to weigh in everybody you're connected to when you're taking risks. I think it happens more as we get to our age later in life. Like it just becomes more natural to consider others. Maybe it becomes more natural as you get older to consider others, the risks. But that's a great point. Great point.
So two things. Are you actually a germaphobe or are you using that term loosely? And B, I don't do roller coasters. And it's not because I'm scared of them. It just it doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather go skydiving, which doesn't make sense to me either.
Yeah, that's a risk taker right there. I am, and at this point in my life, bro. Okay,
let's go while he tell us.
All right, at this point in my life, I came into a mind state that I know the things that I overdo, right? Like before, I used to be a crazy germaphobe, man. And now I notice these things, and I've been working on that myself, man, because I'm like, this is crazy. This is not right to be this way. Because it stops me from, it used to, sometimes when I'm doing certain things, right? So yes, I am, and I know what you're saying about skydiving, though I don't know if I could do it myself. That's a big risk for me.
But let me ask you, would you want to do it?
No.
So then that's the reason why you wouldn't do it, because you just don't want to. That's not risk reward.
That's just preference.
Yeah. That goes to being righteous. I always say this about righteousness.
you're right.
People get righteousness so confused.
All right. 10, 20.
Halfway.
Like righteousness, right? Let's say, all right. I just use me for example. Me, one thing I don't do is I don't steal. I won't steal. I can't do it, right? It doesn't make me righteous to not steal because it's not like I have a willingness to do it and I'm deciding not to. I physically can't. My brain, that's whack to me. I stealing, unless I'm starving to death, what I'm stealing for, you know, like for me. But that doesn't make me righteous because I don't steal your TV. You know what I'm saying? Well, what make me righteous is my willingness to steal your TV and deciding not to. You know, that make any sense?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't know about righteousness as a whole umbrella to ever claim it, or I don't know. That's a big load to shoulder.
You know,
Well, we here.
You know, you're talking also about that as a kid, man. And little that we know because we don't. What about that was sometimes you do things for your kids. Like if your kid's dream to go under the fucking ocean and see this this wreck, right? It could be like that too, you know. So I
Great
believe
point.
I sacrifice for my people. You do too, right? Osiris does too, and it could be that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if your son wants to jump off a plane, you'll do it with him?
Yeah,
I respect that then.
I'm down for that kid, man, and I know he's down for me. You know, that's a bond that shit. I don't know. It's crazy. That's the only.
Shout out to Roman.
That's no. Shout out to Roman, man.
That's
You know
not
what's
true.
up.
That's not.
Huh?
Yo, listen. At this point in my life, right, my kids are big. You know, like I feel more of a father to my pets right now. You know, like because you know they're babies and it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say this: Osiris might not have children. That does not make him that he's not a father. And you don't know
Yeah.
he got nephews
Yeah.
and nieces. He don't know
You're
if there's a kid in the park that you mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like so, you know that goes a long
I
way.
agree.
And to me, that means even more because
I agree.
you don't have to. You choose to. Some people feel like they have to be a father. You know, but you know, so now that's not righteous. All
Yeah.
because I'm a father. I'm not a father because I want to be a father. That's not righteous. I'm just, you know, what I'm gonna do. I got a kid here. He's hungry. I'm gonna just give him some milk. You know, that's not righteousness. And I don't mean that for me per se. I just meaning it in I'm a proud father.
Yeah.
My kids are better than me.
That's good. Hey, that's the goal, man.
That is 20 and 20.
Yo, what's Action at? Action, where you at, man? I thought it was pulling in.
He's inactive. He got nowhere to work out. He's trying to find a place. He probably went to the park like I did. Or he went to the gym. Or his wife is blasting music.
We all got our Sunday morning rituals, right?
Yeah.
Sure. All right. That's all good.
Six.
How many
That's
sets
all
is
real
that?
I think like 7. 6?
6. Unless I missed one, which you never know.
All right, just in time. That dude left.
Perfect.
Let me get my pull up my
But let's get these 4 done.
Yeah.
4? 4
Go
more?
straight in.
4 more.
4 more sets?
Another one?
All right, 4 more sets. Let's go.
Straight through, right?
Ah, 20. 3 left.
Although it took straight through is figuratively or literally.
What do you mean?
Shorty down, going again.
Yeah.
I'm taking a shorty.
Oh, I thought we were going in.
Yeah.
I think that's what Gus said, but I was taking it as a metaphor.
Yeah, let's work through that set. That's one. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing? Good morning. Okay.
That's 2 left.
Okay. Well, join me sometime when you got 2 hands.
That is
Never
chasing,
mind
man.
me.
That is. What's up?
Now go ahead. I was talking to myself.
Hey, I was just saying that death is chasing us, man. We're really trying to
Death?
do death is chasing you and me, everyone. There's no escape to that fucking thing, man.
Nope.
But in that time that we have, man, hey, I encourage everyone to take risks. I do. I do, man. Mostly you get good things out of it. Mostly. Maybe I'll fuck up with 2 here and there, but mostly you get good things, man.
Hey,
All right.
you took a risk meeting me in Colorado.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hey, and I was telling God, hey, this is my lesson from that though. I'm like, I will never drive fucking tire, man. I will never drive tire. I could have died there. But I did it.
Don't drive tires, man. That'll get you. I woke up in a median one time.
Get out of here.
I mean, I was in the median, still driving, and I was able to turn back when I was young and taking more risks.
It's like that's not muscle, man. As like you get older, it like builds up.
Yeah,
You know, you're like think about things a little better.
exactly. You realize, oh, okay, I got lucky right there. Maybe my luck should be-
Hey Aldo, let me ask you a question. You have a quarter, right? It can either be heads or tails.
Yes, sir.
So what are the odds of a quarter being heads whenever you flip it?
50-50.
It's 50-50. All right. So I flip the coin, it's heads. I flip it again, it's heads. I flip it again, it's heads. The next time I flip it, what are the odds of it being heads or tails? You assume it's gonna have to be tails at some point, right?
Hell
But
no,
the
I'm
odds
gonna keep
never
fucking
change.
flipping, bro.
The odds never change. The odds are still 50-50.
50
So
50.
if
50
you
50.
are doing something risky and you get away with it, or let's say you try to do something good for yourself and you fail, your odds don't change next time you go about it. You still need to go about it with that same energy, with the same caution. If it's something bad for you, even if it went well for you 100 times in a row, you still need to
That's
go
right.
with it with the same caution. And if something fails for you 100 times in a row, you still need that same hope, that 101st time, because the odds have not changed.
Fuck yeah. Thomas Edison, baby. 10,000 fucking times. He still believed he was gonna get the light bulb. You see? That's it, man. Shout out to Gus, man. That was fire. We need the effects up in here. We need the sound effects. 20.
You started 10, Aldo?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, yeah, I feel it. That's it.
Yeah, I
That's
still
it.
feel it from the squats from last week. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
All right. I don't want to get
what?
my next shirt all messy.
Oh. Oh. There it is. Man. Shout out to everyone in here, man.
Got some feedback.
Oh, something going crazy.
All right, this portion unbroken is going to be done.
I think it might be mine.
Yeah, I figured that. All right, let me go walk to the pull-up bar.
Oh, action, son. What are you saying, bro? You saying you ain't coming in here? Here you go. Alright. So, what was the set on this 10 and 10?
Yes, sir.
How you guys want to do it? Same?
Trying to decide, do I want to do straight bar dips or ring dips?
Ooh. I vote straight bar dips.
Yeah, well, there you go. Question answered.
Shout out to everyone in here, man. The bad guys. Get fit and tag shit. We encourage you to follow along, man. This is some fire workouts. Look, we get some long breaks sometimes. But we're working. Yes, sir.
10, 10, right? 10 sets?
10 sets of 10
Yeah.
with 20 minutes. You think we can accomplish that in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, all right. Come on,
You can
guys. Here you
start.
go.
Go first. We'll alternate.
I'll go. Oh, we're talking to the YouTube, man. Yes, sir.
All right, copy, right? We split it. We did 10 sets of 20. 20. Now we're going to do 10 sets of 10.
Oh, man, that first set, I'm telling you. Ah, that's one. Oh, man. That first set, I'm telling you. I always got to fight that first set.
10, 10.
10, 10.
Nervous system
So,
goes, what are you doing?
Huh?
The nervous system is like, hey, what are you doing? We're doing doing different movements now.
That's how I felt yesterday with the bar dips.
You? Oh, yeah. Those were nice, man.
I think Aldo's going to run that set. It's sneaky, bro.
yeah, I might. It's a fire one, man. Shout out to everyone. Paul! Good morning, brother. Hope you're having an amazing time, man. It's a beautiful Sunday.
Hope it was a good Sunday to sleep in, Paul. I know it's your only day. You're a hardworking man. 6 days a week. You're a beast.
You can only do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You gotta chase it, man. It's different for everyone. We're going?
Almost. All right, yeah.
That's two.
Second set?
Second set.
Am I waiting for you guys or I'm on my own?
Your call.
Oh, we've been waiting on you. We're alternating, right? Alternating or no?
I don't know.
Man.
On the barbell. A testament to your excellent craftsmanship.
Gotta use what we got, man.
Oh, man.
My turn, right?
Round
Yeah,
two.
I feel mad heavy.
Same. Why is that? Man. I do.
Round two.
Versus reward, dude.
Hey, how's the headache?
I had to go. Huh?
How are your headaches, man?
They're well. I have to stop. I'm giving myself a break from caffeine. You know, because I read that's one of the things that triggers migraines. So I'm giving myself a caffeine. I've been for a little bit now. I haven't had one, but it happens so randomly. You know, it's like months and shit. So I guess I gotta try for months to see how it really, maybe a year, see how it really does.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, but it sucks. We're going. Is this 4? Yeah, huh?
This is 3. I think I left my count on the other side.
This 3? This feels like.
I'm pretty sure it's 3.
All right. I knew the first 3 were going to be doable.
Yeah. So we're going 3? 4 next.
4 next. Yeah, well, like you told me, you're giving up alcohol for a month. You encouraged me to do it for the full month. So I'd say maybe do at least 6 months without the caffeine to really give it a shot. See if that's it.
Yeah, how you feeling? How did it go? Did the morning already pass?
Yeah. It went fine.
What? Yeah?
Yeah, that was, I mean, I didn't notice any physical or mental benefits. So that was really what I wanted to find out. But definitely enjoy that one a day.
Hello, Paul.
I hear you.
Is it my turn?
No, it's our turn. But I was letting tell his story. But I'm going. Turn.
Well, I tell you this. If you cut out that beer over this last month, I've noticed way improved workouts from you over the last month. And I think I've been mentioning that. Woo. My turn?
Your turn. You heard that? Oh?
Say again?
You heard what Gus said?
Uh-uh.
Oh, he said that he's been noticing how your workout's been improving over the last month. He's like, does that have to do anything with that one beer?
With this last month?
Uh-huh.
No, I've been slacking a little bit, maybe. And when I say that, I mean give myself a little more recovery. Yeah, I've been doing 2 a days only, maybe 3 times a week instead of 6 or 7. So
3 times a week?
yeah, Mondays and Fridays almost always. And then like today we're gonna do. I got an 8:15 cutoff time because we're gonna go do another hike today.
Aldo got a cutoff time also.
Bye.
What's that?
Aldo got a cutoff time also.
Okay. Yeah, I checked that, Paul. That was one of my main reasons for testing it, was sleep. And no, like this last month has probably been my best sleep. Oh, there's another correlation. Or anything that's changed except for, like I said, the 2 a days. So,
Wow. I noticed that I've been improving on burpees and my muscle up form got a little better. So I'm trying to increase my drinking to see if I can make that fall off.
5, right? 5 or 6?
You just did 5. Hey, Aldo, you want to go straight through? Go straight through.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 minutes, huh? 10 minutes. 5 sets.
Salute, Nick.
I am not going straight through.
Man.
I have to put these first 5 though. That's a win.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Send it.
The one thing that has definitively changed with me and drinking is that when I used to be in a social situation, it definitely, I would drink to be more comfortable. And now it's not worth the comfort to break in my one a day. Like the one a day, I'm good with it. It's not worth making myself uncomfortable or just sticking with old habits. So that's a big win for me.
In a perfect world, I would have one glass of wine before bed to help me sleep and boost my metabolism. But it just takes a level of responsibility to just have that one. And discipline. Or maybe I need a poorer tasting wine. Should I start?
4. Three. Oh man. Woo. 3. Yeah, now I feel it.
Yeah.
3.
The pump just got real.
Man. 3. Super real. Man. 3.
I want to re-elevate my pull-up game, but I know the only way to do that is hard pull-ups.
I wonder how this would have went if we did it straight through.
Probably would have looked
Oh
a lot
man.
better, but it did for me.
How many sets is that?
I'm at 6.
You're finishing 6?
Finished. Starting 7.
I'm starting 8.
All right.
Saw you lap me. Trying to stick with this unbroken.
No, it's 40 and 40.
Yes, sir. I always miss Vinny when he's not here. Man's a motivator. Same with everybody else too, Ray, Paul.
Shout out to Old Dog. Old Dog already sent us a video of him finishing.
Did he?
You know, he texted us, "Hey guys, sorry I couldn't join. Finished already."
Going nice.
He's a beast.
Shout out to Old Dog, man. Hey, going nice. Going nice.
Birds up.
Man. Going nice. Woo. Going nice. Going nice. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same. Osiris, last time, man, I was disappointed with myself because I broke all kinds of ways. Check got done though, but still. All right. Nice.
I don't know if you saw him, Paul, but Mr. Kippy just entered the building.
Ten dips. And one more.
Frankie?
What up, Frankie?
Morning.
What? My goose is cooked.
Last one.
I missed that. What's Paul talking about?
I just said, I don't know if you noticed, Paul, but Mr. Kippy has entered the building.
I broke on my last set, so don't feel bad.
I'm going one more.
As the song alternative, I'm getting Kippy with it.
Oh. All right, that's
All right. Well,
I went home.
nine. 10. Ah, shit. 10 bits.
Bro, yesterday.
10.
no smiles.
Ah. Shit. Man. That's what I made.
That's 10 for you?
Oh, man.
Nice job, Aldo. Got 2 more.
2 more sets?
2 more.
Oh, man. That cooked my arms crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Aldo, you finished?
Yeah.
So now that goes back to that point of the conversation we had when I was saying you generally win our challenges and you never realize it. Here's one example.
Yep.
I don't think about it like that, you know what I mean? I think of this as a spiritual gathering, baby. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my thing.
The point is this. You working hard.
Yeah.
It sets the standard for us to keep up with you.
Yep.
So you winning or finishing first, if you want to call it, whatever you want. Why we got to be pussy about it? You won.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you won. This participation trophy stuff is out of control. You won. What's the problem?
Nothing.
All right, you won.
Oh,
So that means we got to work harder.
Yep.
And when we finish first, that means now you get to work harder. So it's powerful that we establish and acknowledge, bro, you did good.
You did great.
What's wrong with that?
yeah. Yeah, but you see, in my mind, when I do this shit, at least here, you know what I mean? I just go to win. I'm like, I gotta fucking finish this shit as fast as I can. Then I realize this shit, right? Then I realize this shit at the end. When you say it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well.
I mean, like, I just got this shit done.
And
You're
that's
right,
the
though.
spirit.
Yeah.
I appreciate the push every time.
Yeah. We should.
No,
it
no,
wouldn't
yeah,
be
no.
worth it. It wouldn't be worth it if it were without.
Yeah, I'm all about winning. I always have that mentality, and I'm pushing for that for people. I want everybody to have that mentality. You know what I mean? But not in a humiliating way to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yo, you putting forth your best and being your best does not require an explanation. It does not have to cater to somebody else's emotions because you're being your best.
Shout out to Gus, man. He's right. You're right.
That's the problem with the world. I'm gonna go.
I got one more.
What you think about that, Cyrus?
I agree, man. I think that's the great thing about a group is that I see you doing your best, and it's better than my best. I'm doing my best to try and catch up with yours. So, you know, like I said, man, as long as I think always the front runners almost always doing their best. That's how they're in the front. But that raises everybody else with them, and it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, it's a feeling energy around everybody.
Yeah, you feel good about being in the front, but you also we're nipping at your heels. You can't slack off. If you slack off, Gus is going to take the lead. And you don't want this old man to kick your butt.
Old dog kicks our butt.
Old dog kicks our butt all the time.
All the time.
Good motivation.
No, yeah, no, I agree 100%. I'm not about that participation trophy, but this was, you know, when oh shit, I forgot my body. When this is a mentality that we should carry about ourselves. To win for yourself, to strive for your better self. Not when you see somebody winning, get hurt that they winning. You know what I mean? I'm all about that.
You're worried about that?
No, I must say I'm all about not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Having in your mind too the mentality of always winning for yourself.
Sound effects.
Winning for yourself because sometimes you will lose too. It's a complementary yin and yang fucking type thing.
Yo,
You need both.
I want my friends to be champions because I want to surround myself with champions because I want to celebrate myself as a champion. You understand? So I celebrate my friends' accomplishments. I want it.
Same.
Agreed.
I love seeing you winning. And you. And everyone in here.
Oh, that hit.
That's it?
That's it for me. That's 10.
God. That's 10.
Holy mackerel.
No, that was powerful.
That's the other thing I've been noticing in this month also is that as opposed to just feeling like my muscles are tired, I feel more of the pump every time. I don't know what's changed. I have been trying to build a better mind-muscle connection. That's never been a strong point in my workouts. Like, I just try and do the move and then not be real conscious at the time of how I'm doing it. But that's been changing over the last couple months, but the last month for sure has been better connection.
Got it.
Yo, I know you're trying to duck the smoke out though. You still owe a muscle up.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna say this: when Michael Jordan scores the game-winning shot, the Chicago Bulls win.
Get up there, nice. 2 in the tank. 3 in the tank. Oh goodness! Might as well go to 5 now.
Look at that.
4. There's 5. You might as well get one more.
That was fun.
Nice.
Look
man.
at that. Look at
Beautiful.
that.
Shit.
Beautiful.
Shit. Shout out to the brothers for pushing.
5
And
clip,
shout out
bro.
to me for being able to take that shit too.
That's right.
Because
man.
you gotta be able to take this shit when your brothers talk to you like this. When a homie talks to you and tells you the truth, you gotta be able to take it, man. Shout out to me for taking it too.
That's right.
embrace that shit. You know what I mean? I embrace this that we talk and we do, man.
Agreed.
Well, shout out to y'all. Everybody, if you've been watching Aldo the last week or 2 weeks, you see how he's been incorporating these muscle up sets? Now look at his muscle ups at the end of these other lives. Maybe he was getting 1, maybe he was getting 2. You just hit a 5 clip, bro.
Yeah.
Let's recognize that.
That's huge, man.
Thank you.
Big. Gains, bro.
Yep.
Thank you, man. Hey, like I said before, man, I'm going to you guys because I see you pushing. I see Osiris, brother Paul, brother Derek, man. I see that shit. That shit only makes me grow. You feel me?
Yep.
The energy's going around, man. Shout out to everyone. Thank you.
Agreed.
So thank you all for joining us. We out of here. We're gonna have a deadlift routine coming up soon. We'll talk about. I'm excited for it. So we'll let Osiris work out the particulars with the numbers. We got to do a little trial and error first to get it right. And let's see if we can wait for Aldo to get back into it.
Yeah. Well, you can always change the weight, you know. That's
No doubt.
the best thing to do. Maybe we'll all be doing different weights. That's fine too.
That's fine also.
Yeah. It's still gonna be hard work.
So, Gains. Peace.
All right, thank you so much, my people, man. Have an amazing Sunday. Thank you to the brothers and everyone that's watching, man. The podcast, get fit and talk shit, man.
Peace, brothers.
Peace.